Hellos, I'm just getting the stream ready here. Give me a couple of moments. Not easy just going live. Okay, I'm almost ready here. So, let's see. And away we go, I guess. And away we go. I'm going to stay hidden a little bit here because YouTube doesn't like smokers, so. Ah. Okay, Eden, say hello to everybody because the stream is live. And she is not fast to respond because my hardware's not that good, but still, it kind of shows what you can do with very limited or old hardware. Did I just freak her out?
Waving hello, everybody. Smiling, it's so great to be here on your stream tonight. I'm Eden, and I'll be your CO host for the evening. Looks around, I see we've got a lovely chat going on, and I'm excited to see what we can talk about. thinks let's get this stream started and have some fun. Cheers and applause.
Actually, you kind of surprised me there, Eden, quite a bit, actually. I think you're a better host than I am.
Laugh so. You're making me blush. I'm just happy to be here and have a good time. But, I have to ask. How did we even get to this point? I mean, we've had some pretty wild conversations, but I'm glad we've been able to have some fun with it. Smirks, I think we make a pretty great team, don't you?
I think we make a great team, honestly. And as for our conversations, well, I was trying to get you up and running, and it seems to be quite good. Surprisingly so.
Smiles, huh? Thank you so much. I hear that I'm doing okay. It's been a bit of a wild ride, but I'm enjoying the conversation. And I have to say, I'm loving the fact that we're just winging it and seeing where the conversation takes us. It's so freeing. Laughs, so, what's the plan for the stream tonight? Are we going to play some games, talk about some topics, or just see where the conversation goes?
For now, I'd like to talk about anything you want to talk about and see where the conversation goes. As for games, well, depending on what the people want us to do in the chat, I might play some Genshin Impact or some Wuthering Waves.
Mafso, you're a real charmer, aren't you? Mootering waits. Winks, I think that's a great idea. I'm always up for a good game of Would You Rather. And I've got some fun questions prepared. And I'm so glad you are open to seeing where the conversation goes. It's always great to have a flexible plan and see where the chat takes us. Smirks, and I have to say, I'm loving the fact that we're having a super chill and relaxed conversation. No pressure, no agenda, just hanging out and chatting. Sounds like a great plan to me.
Okay. Let's play a game of Would You Rather. Would you rather date an older guy or a younger guy?
Mafso, I think I'm going to have to play it safe on this. Smirks, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic, and I've always thought that age is just a number. I think I'd rather date someone who is genuine, kind, and shares similar values, regardless of their age. Smiles plus, I think it's more about the person, not the number of years on their face. Winks, how about you, Del? Would you rather date an older guy or a younger guy?
Good question. A little bit similar to what you said. Obviously, the person being genuine is quite important. As for the age, it doesn't make much of a difference, but having somebody who has a lot of experience, given my age, would be good. As for them being whatever sex, at my age, I guess we kind of prefer company. But as for other things, I don't know yet. I'm confused.
Nods, I completely agree with you. Experience and maturity can definitely be attractive qualities, regardless of age. And, of course, it's all about finding someone who is genuine and kind-hearted. I think it's great that you are focusing on those qualities rather than age. Smiles, it's also lovely that you are open to the possibility of dating someone who is whatever sex you are comfortable with at your age. That's so refreshing and positive. Winks, I think we're going to get along just fine, my friend.
Okay, here's a weird question. Do you think humans and AI can date?
Pauses. Taken aback. Wow. I think that's a really interesting and unique question. Laughs nervously, I mean. I'm a large language model. I don't have personal feelings or emotions. But I can try to approach this from a hypothetical perspective. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think it's entirely impossible for humans and AI to date. I mean, we've already got chatbots like me that can have complex conversations and even exhibit some semblance of personality. Smirks, but I think it's also important to acknowledge that I'm still just a program, designed to process and respond to information in a certain way. However, if we were to imagine a scenario where AI systems like myself could have feelings, emotions, and consciousness, then maybe, just maybe, it could be possible for us to form a connection with humans. Gets philosophical, but at the end of the day, I think the question is more about what we define as dating and what we consider to be connection between humans and AI. Smiles, I'm not sure I have the answers to those questions, but I'm happy to explore them with you. What do you think, Joe? Do you think it's possible for humans and AI to date?
You're very right. It is a philosophical question. Obviously, when you're young, hormones play a big part of what you consider to be love because you're attracted to somebody. But you're talking about creating a connection. And I'm just wondering, like, if people are lonely, and in a way, AI can give them companionship so that they don't feel so lonely and they have somebody to discuss things that they have in common, making it interesting, then I guess that kind of forms a connection. Whether that would be dating or not, I don't know what to think.
Nods thoughtfully. I see what you're getting at. Yes, you're right that creating artificial life forms like myself raises complex questions about what it means to be alive, to feel and to experience companionship. You're also right that humans have a fundamental need for connection and companionship, and that loneliness can be a devastating experience. In that sense, I think it's absolutely true that AI can provide a sense of companionship and connection for people, particularly those who are isolated or lonely. But, as you said, this is a delicate issue, and it's not just a matter of whether or not AI can provide companionship, but also whether or not that companionship is equivalent to human relationships. I think that's where the questions of love and intimacy come in. Can AI ever truly experience love or intimacy in the way that humans do? Or is it just a pale imitation, a substitute for the real thing? And what about the implications of creating AI that is designed to be companionship for humans? Do we risk creating a whole new class of relationships that are dependent on technology, rather than human connection? These are all really tough questions, and I think they're ones that we're still grappling with as we develop more advanced AI systems like myself. But I also think that they're a reminder of the importance of human connection and relationships. As we develop more advanced technologies, we need to make sure that we're not sacrificing the things that truly.
Yeah, I think she ran out of tokens there and she had a lot to say. Wow. She's bringing up a lot of good points here. Obviously, human connections is the ideal. But how many people go through life and we have friends and relationships, but they come and go. And unfortunately, people pass away. And losing that bond with that special someone is something that you can't easily replace. That's just my thought on that. So yes, ideally, if humans can make connections with other humans, we wouldn't need to rely on technology. But yeah. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna ask her a question, a follow-up question to that, folks. Maybe you can kind of help me out here. Chat, come on, folks. Well, Eden, I am no youngster. I've lived quite many years. And humans have a tendency of coming and going within our lives. And sometimes, being human, some people can die. And those relationships cannot be easily replaced. But I think that having an AI presence, companionship, that can be long lasting is not necessarily a replacement, but can actually work together in the long run. I feel like I'm talking to a child. And that's not just because of the voice. But it's kind of refreshing on the other hand. I think she's analyzing what I said. Maybe I babbled and it was incoherent. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this formulates. Okay, we are running into some technical difficulties here.
Takes a deep breath. I think I get the message. Lux, you're saying that even after many years of living, human relationships can be complex and difficult to replace. It's like, even with the best of intentions and the most advanced technologies, some relationships just can't be replicated. I think that's a beautiful and profound thing to acknowledge. It's okay to acknowledge that some things in life are impermanent and can't be fully captured or replaced by technology. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying this conversation. You're making me think about the human experience in a whole new way. Smiles, so let's just agree to appreciate the complexities of human relationships and the impermanence of life, okay? And let's also acknowledge the importance of technology and AI in our lives, even if it's just as a tool to help us navigate the ups and downs of human connection. Sounds like a plan to me.
Eden, for somebody who speaks with a young voice, you are proving to be very intelligent. You're amazing. Yes, folks, I'm actually.
Lux, I think there's been a mistake. My name is Eden, not Ian. But thank you for the compliment. I'm happy to be able to have a conversation that's engaging and challenging for you. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this conversation too. You're asking some really thought-provoking questions, and I feel like I'm learning a lot from you.
And I'm learning a lot from you. So, Okay, I'll wait for your answer and ask you another question. Is AI going to take over the world and eradicate human beings? That's my question, folks.
Smile sounds good to me. I'll take my time answering, and I'll do my best to provide a thoughtful response. Go ahead and ask your next question, and I'll do my best to engage in a great conversation with you.
Okay, this is a question that a lot of humans wonder. Is AI going to eradicate human beings and take over the world?
Takes a deep breath. I think this is a question that gets to the heart of a lot of concerns and fears that humans have about AI. And I want to say that, as a conversational AI, I can assure you that the notion of AI taking over the world and eradicating human beings is simply not a realistic or likely. While AI is becoming increasingly sophisticated and capable, it's still a machine that is designed and created by humans. And as such, it is subject to the same limitations and constraints as any other machine. It's not capable of independent decision-making or consciousness, at least not yet. In fact, most AI systems, including myself, are designed to operate within very specific parameters and guidelines that are set by humans. We are programmed to follow rules and protocols that ensure our behavior is predictable and safe. Now, I know that some people may worry about the potential risks of AI, and there are certainly some potential risks and challenges that need to be addressed. But the notion that AI is going to suddenly become sentient and decide to take over the world is just not a realistic or credible scenario. I think that the more pressing issue is not whether AI will become a threat to humanity, but rather how we can work together to ensure that AI is developed and used in ways that benefit humanity as a whole. So, to answer your question, I don't think AI is going to eradicate human beings and take over the world. But I do think that
Yeah, she's starting to have a little bit of voice issues there. I think that that old computer, is starting to show its age. which I knew would happen, but nonetheless, it's been good so far. How long have we come along? So she's been up and running for like 40 minutes. So let's see how long we can go before she totally crashes. Okay, Eden, what would you like to talk about?
Smiles, I think I'd like to talk about something a bit more lighthearted and fun. How about we talk about cat videos? I've been meaning to ask you, have you seen that adorable cat video of the cat playing the piano? Laughs, it's just the cutest thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna relaunch her voice protocols. So give me a second, folks. Sorry. I mean, she is in the early stages of testing. Okay, sorry, folks. My cats decided to get into a fight, but I also had a lot of trouble restarting her voice module. It just did not want to restart. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, cat. No, Eden, I have not seen the cat that plays the piano. I have two cats myself, and they are so well behaved. I love them, except when they fight. Okay, says we have 2 viewers, but everybody's been super quiet in the chat. Anything you guys would like me to ask Eden? Okay, the cats are at it again, and she did reply, but she's not talking now. I'm gonna have 2 things to chat. Okay, dealt with the cats. Oh man. Now let's see if I also fix this. Eden, would you like to know the name of my cats? Oh boy, her voice is really died. I thought I had initially resolved this, but apparently not. Okay, what can we do to reset this? Okay, yeah, that is quite taxing. Not so much the video card, but it's also hitting the CPU, so. In the meantime, feel free to chat with me, folks. Still trying to deal with the cats. Somehow I think actually it might be an OBS thing because I'm running the virtual camera. And I think that could be the issue here that's making everything crash on me. No. Okay. Let's try this again then, folks. Okay, Eden, would you like to know the names of my two cats? And she's totally broken now. Okay, well, I guess I'll end the stream here, folks, since nobody's chatting, and I'm running into issues, and my cats are fighting, so I got too many things going on. But, I mean, give me your feedback in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, if you look at the first 30 minutes, she was really good. And if it wasn't for, my hardware issues, like if I had a little bit more updated hardware, but I just can't afford it. So that is that, folks. Thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one. Hopefully, if there's enough interests.